Hello and welcome to the May Diamond Mind call. Good to see everybody. Thank you for joining. Let me share my screen with you. Hold on a second. I wish I had some music.
We need to get her a mic.
Jenna's beatboxing.
No, don't give me a mic. It's not good. All right, tell me what you guys can see. I need to move this stuff around first. Hold on. What can you see? Can you see my back to basics?
We see your whole screen.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sweet. Unfortunately, Dan Vukmirovich could not actually come in person, but we did something really fancy and kind of space age. We recorded our meeting in advance, and he showed me how I can play it.
Oh,
Nice.
very cool.
I know, fancy, right? So I have that ready for us. But he sends his regards, and he was really, really, really helpful. And I think you guys are going to love what he had to say. So let's get started. The agenda today, we're going to talk about our April celebrations, May Challenge Pack sales, if you guys haven't already seen those. Those of you who are going to Summit, going to talk a little bit about Summit and the Back to Basics Challenge that Dan Vukmirovich has just put together, and his team is crushing it. So we're going to set this up in our group, and you guys are going to love it. So, okay, so Success Club. We've got our 3 Live Club group, Alicia and Jenna.
Woohoo! Go, guys.
Yes.
Good job, Mama. You crushed it this month.
It was,
Wow.
it was a good month. I'm hoping to replicate that this month. Way to go to you, Jenna, too, man. That's awesome sauce.
Well, thanks.
It was a tough month. This was a crazy month for a lot of coaches. So, but our hubbies are on there too. We got Sabrina at 4, Lisa at 4, Randy at 2, Ken at 2, and Ronnie at 2. The husbands representing. Which is awesome. Julie got 2 her first month,
Nice.
and Amy got 1. So awesome sauce. If anybody doesn't know how do you do that, if you get someone to purchase an HD Shakeology, you get 1 point. If you get someone to purchase a challenge pack that's brand new, you get 2 points. And if you sign a coach with a challenge pack, you get 2 points as well. Success Club is awesome. We can talk more about Success Club if you haven't already learned all about it. I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to the benefits of Success Club. But you win prizes every single month. They always have prizes. And you also can earn points towards the Success Club trips that they have every year. And they're wonderful. They're super. So do everything you can to get Success Club 5 or 10, because that's where the major rewards come in. Celebrations. Lisa's not on the call tonight, unfortunately, but I still want to celebrate her. She earned her Emerald status this week, which is amazing. She signed a friend and signed up her spouse, which I highly, highly recommend. If you haven't already done that, do that right away, because it's the best way to get to Emerald status. And the benefits of Emerald is you get team bonuses. That's where money starts coming in, not just the commissions that you get on your sales, but you also get team bonuses. And lately, my commissions are significantly smaller than my team bonuses. So you can make much more money in your team bonuses that way. So definitely recommend getting to Emerald as fast as possible. Sign up a spouse or sign up your mom, anybody who drinks Shakeology, and sign up a good friend. And then what happens is their volume feeds to you. If your spouse is getting a paycheck and you're getting a paycheck, you're getting paid twice. So it's the best way to do it. But not only did they get Emerald, but she signed up for the Ultimate Reset. And for me, I thought that was phenomenal. This girl just started in December.
That's pretty amazing.
It's pretty amazing. I mean, I was absolutely terrified. I've been 2.5 years now, and I was shaking shiznats to do this program. And I am so proud of her for doing it so soon. So kudos to you, Lisa. When you do listen to this, kudos to you. I'm proud of you. Next, celebrations, Diana. I need an updated picture, Jenna. gonna find it up. We'll take some on our spa day. But congratulations to Diana. She is crushing it with her, just driving her business forward. She set up a multi-person webinar, a live webinar to introduce people to the coaching opportunity, which is huge. I've never done that. I've done the sneak peeks. I've never done a live webinar for this. So I'm just so proud of her. Do you want to say anything for Diana on this?
Yeah, Diana did just a fantastic job. I've never done anything like this before either, and she knocked it out of the park. Her enthusiasm was just absolutely amazing, and her spirit was contagious, and the way that she presented the opportunity to the people that she invited to the call was just brilliant. She said that she chose them for her team. It was just a feel-good moment. Everybody felt special for being on that call, and she's in the process of following up with people. So it was just a real great way to approach it, and I was really proud of her because I know it was nerve-wracking. And matter of fact, she even signed up for her own Zoom account. You know, she took it, just went to the max level of effort for this call. So she did a really, really good job. I was very, very proud of her.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Way to go, Diana.
Good job.
All right, so May specials. It's Shaun T month. Yay!
Woo!
This is awesome. Anytime, and I say this every single month, but anytime there's a $140 challenge pack is the best because you can get Shakeology for $133. You can get a challenge pack for $140. So in other words, you can get an entire workout. Some of them come with containers for $7 more. You can't beat that deal. If you know somebody wants Shakeology, you can get a challenge pack and lickety split, which means you get 2 success code points, and we already talked about what that means. So size and Shakeology are $140. The Kickstart in all way, shape, and form always means it comes with a 3-day refresh. So you can get the size Kickstart, get the 3-day refresh for $180. And that's regularly $205. So that's $25. That's a really good deal. Same with Insanity Max. It's $140, which is the best price I've ever seen it for. That's a really good deal. And the Insanity Max Kickstart is $180. And Jen Wheeler, thank you. I spelled your Wheeler, sorry.
That's okay. Somebody else did today as well. That's funny.
Jen Christian, sorry, we went to first grade together. She confirmed for us that the Ultimate Reset prices are holding, which is super awesome. So if you have somebody who missed our first challenge group, that's okay. We're going to save all the posts, and you can host one if you want to do one yourself along with your customers. I do not recommend you hosting a challenge group without going through this program, or at least go through it with them, because this one is a game changer. This is a big deal. So we're going to save all the posts that we're doing on our group for today, and you can absolutely get the sale price. It's only $149 for coaches to get the complete kit, and you can set up a group using our posts and just go through it with your customers. So this huge opportunity, and this is the best commission making product in our repertoire. So if you want to make some money, close some Ultimate Reset packages, because this one is this one's good. Okay.
Alicia,
Yes, ma'am.
can I ask a question real quick?
Of course.
So on the challenge packs.
Yep.
If I have people who bought challenge packs a year ago, and they've been kind of hanging around, and they stopped drinking their Shakeology, but they're really kind of wanting to get back in it. Is this, if they get back in it with a challenge pack, can they do that again? They already were in it with a challenge pack? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, is it a one customer challenge pack thing, or can they buy it twice?
No, I mean, the system may not catch it.
Okay.
But it is 2 points per person ever, or per email. So
Okay.
that's the maximum you can get. But because it's been a long time, the system may not catch it.
All right. Okay.
My coach answer is it's 2 points.
So if someone orders a challenge pack, and then let's say if they order a different challenge pack, it still doesn't count, so it's only one email. So it's like a one-time thing. Okay.
And one of the things, you can't tell somebody to switch emails and use a different email now, because Beachbody on demand, Beachbody on demand, you only get one email for all your accounts. So.
Yeah. I learned that lesson the hard way by accidentally doing that. So that took me like a year to undo. So
Oh.
yeah, no, I know.
They can still get a challenge pack though. Like say they're done, they're not on Shakeology. They can still order a challenge pack. You just may not get the credit for it.
You may not get the credit. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
so
all I
you still get the commission.
Yeah, we'll get the volume.
Okay.
Yeah, and the volume.
Yeah. Okay.
So if it makes
Okay.
your customer happy, you know. And,
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go quick on this one because not everybody's going to Summit, but there are two things that we're pushing for Summit this year. There's a Success Club party. If you make Success Club 10 in May and June, you get to attend a Success Club party, and those are awesome because it's a lot smaller. There's usually the celebrity trainers are there. You can get pictures taken, and it's a nice little venue to meet more people. And the leadership ladder reception, if you are 2-star and above, and you're a team leader, organization leader, or executive leader for the month of May, you get to go to the leadership ladder reception. So those are always nice to attend. It's a really good recognition. They do a nice job at those. Beachbody On Demand has really kicked it up this month. I don't know if you guys saw this, but PIO, huge, right? PIO, P90, 21 Day Extreme, and Insanity Max 30 are now in there. And Country Heat is in there. So I said this on the last call, but seriously, guys, record yourself trying Country Heat and tell everybody you got an exclusive sneak peek for it, and put it on YouTube. You're going to blow up. People are going to look at that and want to know what Country Heat is. I can't tell you the response that I've gotten on Country Heat. So good stuff right there. All right, without further ado, my darling friend Dan Vukmirovich has recorded for us this video. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to play it for a second. You tell me if you can hear it or not. Maybe just give me a thumbs up. So this is a bit of a time warp too. It's weird to see like from 1 o'clock this afternoon to now. So, all right, give me a thumbs up.
Mm-mm.
Can you hear it?
No, it's hard to hear.
No, the volume's really funky.
It's
It
low.
can't go any higher.
Oh.
I am at maximum, see?
Mm-hmm. Well, the volume, look at the volume on the bottom of the screen.
Oh, here we go.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Is that better?
A little
A little
bit.
bit, yeah.
A little bit. It's kind of straining.
All right, let me mute everybody. And
Yeah.
see if that helps.
Yeah.
Oops. Hold on. I know you can't hear me, so just give me a thumbs up if you can hear this. Okay, I paused it. If it's not working, it's not working. Let me unmute everybody. Okay, so what I can do is I can upload that to YouTube and send it or post it in the Diamond Mine. Would that be helpful?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
Okay, well, our efforts were, we tried. So fortunately, I actually have here the Approach Back to Basics Challenge, the document that goes with it. So I can walk through it. He talks a little bit about the why we're doing this, which I think is very, very helpful. So it's about a 10-minute video. It won't take you long. But I do recommend that you watch it and not just do this challenge. But basically, how it works is every day, Monday through Friday for the next 2 weeks. So starting on Monday, we're all going to be responsible for doing certain posts, okay? And there is a tracker document that I'm going to attach as well. So it's nice and easy to track. And so he called it the 1-1-2-3 philosophy. So 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. If you miss one, you can make it up on the weekend. But one time a day, you're going to post about the coaching opportunity. So there are several ways you can tell your story creatively. Can't say that word today. But it's not a daily ask. It's actually just a little bit of a story about what coaching has done for you. Okay, and I can show you some examples of that. You're also going to invite one person to become a coach on our team. So that is a direct message to a potential customer, somebody who you've talked to before, and a direct message. And not in an awkward way, just, and again, scripts here that you can use. You're also going to invite 2 people to a challenge group. Again, a direct message, meaning on Facebook, you send them a message and say, hey girl, I'm going to invite you to this challenge. There's also some scripts for that. Number 3 is invite 3 people to be your friend. So I know Kim is awesome at this. She's already doing this. Keep doing it, sister. Go to your suggested friends on Facebook and go friend somebody that you have 20, 30, 40 friends in common. This is huge. Shay Stanford told me to do this, and I cannot tell you, I have met more people. It may seem a little weird, but chances are pretty good you know them anyway, because you have 40 or 50 recommended, And
it seriously works. I've had someone reach out to me and ask for recipes, has told me how much they love them, and someone I don't even know.
Oh, great.
In common.
Yeah, and honestly, if you feel weird sending the message, here's something that I've been doing is I'll say, so for one example is I had a friend of mine, or I had a suggested friend who we had 40 mutual friends. So I sent her a message. I said, hey girl, I feel like I know you. She accepted my friend request right away. I said, hey girl, I feel like I know you from Chase. Who did you work for in 2002? And she told me Frank Dawson, and we just started talking. She's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe all your posts. You're so inspiring. I never had to tell her who I worked for. Nothing. It was genius. It worked. So, don't be creepy. You gotta have a lot of mutual friends, but if you think about it from your receiving end, if somebody recommended or asked for your friend request and you had 30 recommended or mutual friends, wouldn't you, chances are pretty good you'd approve it. So 3 friends a day. Another thing is if they don't respond back within a day or 2, now you're going to be tracking this, so you're going to keep a name. If they don't respond within a day or 2, you can take back your friend request. I definitely recommend doing this within 24 hours because you'll get in Facebook jail. Facebook will lock you down. So, okay. So that's the 1-1-2-3 philosophy. The different ways to talk about Beachbody coaching on social media. If you want examples on how to talk about it, follow, oh, now her name just escaped me. What's her name? Number 7. Jenna, do you remember her name? Oh my God, I can't believe her name just left me. Hold on, I'll find her while I'm talking.
You remember them, number 7?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What does she look like?
She's
Blonde, brunette.
They're all blonde.
Exactly.
Kind of.
Oh, please. Anyway, so I'm going to give you this name of a coach. You don't have to do it to the extreme that she does it, but every single post she does, she talks about the benefits of coaching that she has received. Every single post. She's like, look at me, I'm outside and I can work from home and it's wonderful. That's just one example. Every single post has some little blip about how great coaching is and how it has affected her. So number one, share a blurb of everyday life that is different than what it used to be before you had Beachbody in your life. So if you can fill up your tank, pay a bill, pay off a debt, be sure to use the income disclaimer, but talk about how, you can pay for things that you couldn't pay before. This is huge that David taught me, is he says this all the time. Most people who file for bankruptcy only needed about $500 more a month. That's Beachbody money right there. That's the make or break between going bankrupt and making it is $500 a month. So be sure to use the income disclaimer, but it's nice to say you can do this as a part-time gig and you can make, some nice money. You can also talk about your time flexibility. For those of you who, don't work full time, but you could say, I'm trying to, I'm seriously ramping up my Beachbody business, and I'm glad that I can now become, I'm more mindful of my time. I'm more organized because I work out. I'm more focused. The benefits that Beachbody has given you to be flexible, to be able to fit this into your life. So every single post is a different episode of your story. What are you doing? So what you can do is think about the ways, make a list of 10 ways that Beachbody has helped you, right? As a coach or as a customer, but try to bring it back to coaching in some way, shape, or form. Okay, this is hard to put it out there. I get it. It's a little bit, I'm going to be doing it too. But it's huge. It gets people thinking, oh, she's not just posting her sweaty pics and she's showing us her fitness journey. So another thing that the top coach does, whose name has escaped me, is she publicly says objections. She answers objections. So I had someone object about how much the fees were. So I did a post about it's $15 a month. It's worth it because they cover 3 websites for me. They handle all my fulfillment. Like LuLaRoe, I think you have to have like $8,000 in stock in order to start up your business. That's another MLM. We have no inventory, right? So for $15, I think it's worth it, little things like that. Break down objections publicly. So when people send you an email and go, oh, this is just a pyramid scheme. No, do a post about how pyramid schemes are illegal, and I would never do anything illegal. Would you expect me to do something illegal? So any fears that you had as a coach as well, what was the reason why you stopped from joining as a coach? What took you so long to sign up as a coach? Think about those things and share those publicly. And then, of course, Jenna, our hero this week, she did the Facebook Live. If you haven't done it, do it. Do it. No, it's not Raina. It's the other one.
Anita Myron?
No.
Bonnie Engel.
That's it. That's the one.
That's number 7.
Bonnie Engel is number 5.
So the downside to Bonnie Engel, and I don't recommend this, is not every picture has to be with you with your mouth open. So I do find it extremely, I don't know if you can see it, but every post, her mouth is wide open. I don't get it. But anyway, just be you and share your story. I'm saying follow her for the ideas. You'll see why she's the top recruiter in the company. She knocks down all objections before they even happen. All right, so I'm going to post this document as well, but do not copy and paste these scripts. These are just ideas. So how to invite it, these are paragraphs that you would actually send to someone privately. I would never put these out publicly. These are private. But coaching invite, follow-up invite, discount coach invite, and follow up for the discount coach. And then just in general, you know, have you done other coaching? Have you ever considered, you know, what I do to help you pay your bills? So, all right, so I will post that document. And then also the tracker. So it's going to be 10 days, Monday to Friday. Like I said, if you miss a day, no big deal. You just make it up on Saturday or Sunday. But these are what you're going to do. You do the check mark and then write down the 3 people that you added and the people that you invite. You will be shocked. What you track expands. These philosophies, these things work. What you measure multiplies. So when you turn this in at the end, everybody turn this in, snapshot it after week 1, snapshot it after week 2. I'm gonna ask you to post a picture of it in the Diamond Mine, and I will put your name in a drawing, and I have something in this box that you're gonna want. It's kind of a big deal. I haven't even opened it. It's 22-minute hardcore. So if you don't have this program, you gotta fight for this. You gotta fight for this one because, and if you do have it, it's fine. You can give it to a customer, share it, give it to a sibling, whatever. But this is a good gift, guys. The intent of this challenge is to bring us back to the basics, getting back to being proof that the products work and sharing about it, reading your personal development, because that's going to make you feel more confident about posting these things on Facebook and being more public about it. But then also inviting, getting that confidence to send these messages out. I know it's hard. It's hard. But once you get into the process, once you get back into the cycle of doing it a day in and day out, your business will flourish. You will get people coming out of the woodwork saying, what was that post I saw where you were on your deck doing Facebook for a living? What is this? So that is the Back to Basics challenge. What questions do you have so far, guys?
What do you want us to put in? Do you want us to just check it off that we do it Monday, Tuesday? Or do you want us to kind of write a little blurb in there of what we did? Or
Well, I mean, if you do the post, you can just do a check mark.
Okay.
But in here, I would recommend actually writing names because you want to keep track of who to follow up with. So 2 invites to a challenge, 1 invite to coaching. These 3 boxes here, you're going to put names in.
Okay. So what if we, I'm sorry, I'm asking other questions. What if we don't have any challenges set up yet? Is it good to say, start on week 1 Monday and say, okay, in week 3 starts a challenge. So, do you know what I mean? Like, I've never done a challenge on my own before.
All right.
There
Sounds like
you
a
go.
challenge.
So there's 2 answers to that. One is I would definitely recommend you partner up with somebody if you don't feel confident in doing it, and do a challenge group.
And just do like a free clean eating or something like that.
Or no, I wouldn't make it free. Let's push it for Success Club. You know, I would say you're going to do a 22-minute hardcore, and if you win this prize, maybe you can give it to somebody. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then also for the coaching opportunity, you're going to invite people to the event that I created today. So in the Diamond Mine, I put together a, let me show you real quick.
Oh, that May 23rd thing, right?
Yes, exactly. So I created that after I talked to Dan, and he said, be sure to have something to invite to. So the event that I created today is something that you're going to point anybody who you're inviting to the coaching opportunity to. And I'll be hosting that, so you don't have to worry about that. But we already have 5 videos for that. Oops, not that one, sorry. This one, Life by Design, sneak peek into coaching.
Yeah.
So this is what we're inviting to. So in your call to action on your coach invites, you can say, hey girl, have you ever thought about, you know, making some extra cash on the side? If you're interested, here's an event. Or you don't have to say it in your initial email, but once your discussion keeps going, you have something to invite them to.
Got it. So I have a quick question. So I'm really new to this. extremely new, and Alicia and I have spent some time talking. So I'm still working on just kind of posting like on my life and kind of getting into, so I'm nowhere near this place. This helps me understand kind of how to get there, but I needed to actually just start posting about Beachbody. Like nobody in my Facebook circle other than you guys actually knows I do this. This is just not, it's not an area of comfort for me. So I'm still trying to get used to this. So, I mean, I think I'm thinking about like, is there can I take a step back from this? And is there kind of a tracking system where I can actually get used to the idea of just posting about Beachbody and about Shakeology? And like I did one tonight, and I was like, I just got to put it out there.
The whole intention is back to the basics.
Perfect start. Yeah.
Start this. If you want to learn the basics, this is the way to do it. You know,
before I even start anything, I'm asking people about coaching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're excited. You started this. You tell them why you started it. You want them to join you?
Okay. Because I really don't have a coaching story yet. Like I just started it 2 months ago, and I really don't have a
That's your coaching story right there.
Okay.
I haven't even told you guys this, but guess what?
Okay.
I even did it when I was in Liberia.
That's true. I did.
Yes.
Right? It's huge.
I worked out every day. Every single day.
That's an inspiration. That's your story.
That's all right. Okay, good. That's helpful for me to know. Yeah, Alicia and I have spent quite a bit of time on untangling this for me. This is not an area of like comfort for me. So this is like hugely outside of my comfort zone. So I'm getting there.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, it's outside of everyone's comfort zone. You know, it's not. This isn't easy. And I can help you with your initial post, but ultimately, the concept is exactly the same.
It's exactly the same. Okay.
If you're new, if you've been doing it for 2 years, it's exactly the same.
It's exactly the same. Okay, that's helpful. That helps me just kind of understand.
Yeah, I mean, another point that Dan brought out was, you know, it's not just about the selfies. It's about the story. It's about who we are. It's the value that we bring. I mean, these are topics that we've been talking about. We started these team calls. Don't just post a sweaty pic. Post about what you can do because you work out every day. What you can do now that you are a coach. When you start sharing that, you're going to get more people's attention other than people just going, oh, great, another show off sweaty pic. There she goes again.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's helpful. Okay.
Who wants to win it? This is a nice prize, right?
Yeah. It's a big prize.
It's a big prize. I want you guys to win. I want you guys to do this. I'm going to do it with you. I need to do this too. So back to the basics. So starting on Monday, I'm going to post everything in the Diamond Mine, and just to be mindful of time, we're quarter after. So what other questions you guys have? What suggestions do you have? What are we missing? I need to ask that while I have you. What do you need?
I need a little encouragement.
Need a little encouragement.
You do?
I do.
In what? What do you mean encouragement?
I did this call. Hold on, let me close my door.
Oh, she missed her shout out. That's why she needs encouragement. Girl, you better shout out.
You missed your shout out. There was a big shout out to you.
Well, thank you. It wasn't about my Zoom call that I did,
and how wonderful you did, and
thank you.
Yeah,
fresh air, and your approach to your team was that you picked them, which was so amazing, and that it was a really, really good call.
Well, I just wish something would happen with it now.
Well, you planted seeds. You planted seeds.
I have planted seeds.
Think about how long it took for you to sign up to be a coach. How long?
A while. And you know what? And I know this is going to sound crazy, but a lot of my friends, they look at how much, if they're not on Shakeology yet and they don't see the benefit of it yet, a lot of them look at the price tag and they're like, I've got to invest in this. I just don't think I'm ready.
That's a post. That's a post right there. Right there is why, you know, how you can fit it in your daily schedule every day. I mean, it's expensive. We all know it's expensive, but we figured it out.
Yeah. Yes, we figured it out. But at the same time, like, I know it's going to sound crazy, but my husband makes more money than their family. So they know that I financially can afford it. So I think that's a of an issue right there. So that, like, I had the one girl she was all ready to sign up. And then she's like, oh, I can't put my social security number in. and like completely backed out. What a pain in the ass that girl is. Is this being recorded still?
Yes.
Okay, I won't say who she is. But yeah.
I mean,
And then my mom's like,
paychecks.
I was going to,
You want to get paid, you got to put your social security number in.
yeah, she's like, it's not for me right now. Like, I just want people to,
Yeah.
when I say I'm going to do it, like, I'm going to do it. Like, I think my husband usually like, aren't you still thinking about it? I'm like, no, I'm doing it. So I'm more of like a jumping in kind of person where people.
But everybody's not as awesome as you.
Huh?
Just saying. I said not everybody's as awesome as you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not
So I'll
everybody
tell you,
jumps in.
I'm not a jumper. Alicia knows this about me. I'm like a little tiny leaper, like a little tiny leap. So
what do I do with people like that?
So let me tell you what I did, because once I got the initial price for Shakeology, I was like, ooh, I don't know. But my girlfriend, who Alicia knows really well, Casey, she had such amazing results. I sat down and I was like, okay, so let me amortize this over the course of a month. Let me break down $130 per day. And I wrote it out on a sheet, and I thought, what do I spend this ridiculous little amount of money on every day? Starbucks. Yep.
Ooh, I lost you.
Oh, you lost me?
I can hear you.
I hear you. I
Okay.
can't see you. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you can't see me?
Okay.
So Starbucks, random Target purchases that you don't need, like amazing. So what might be helpful for those people is if you actually broke out per day, right? Because if you take Shakeology every day, broke it out per day, how much it costs and how much that actually, it's like $4 something, right, per day. How much you actually spend $4 on per day. And once you do that and break down the $130, all of a sudden I've got people now like, oh, I never thought of it that way. So I just started this 2 months ago, but in Africa, I found 2 people that are like, I might actually start doing this because I did that on a napkin. And I showed them on a napkin how I broke it out and how I justified paying for it. Because $130 a month, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But just saving on gas medicine alone was like close to paying for it altogether. Like, frankly, like it saved my digestive system. So like if you amortize it.
Sabrina always says you can't afford not to have it. That's what she always says.
You can't afford not to have it. Like it, and that some people just are really freaked out by the price. And if you just amortize it over the course of every month, like 31 days, it's really not that pricey. People spend more money on Starbucks, McDonald's, whatever else.
Which is very true.
Random
justification. Not to do that.
Another thing I thought about too is how much you spend if you were to go out for dinner. You wouldn't think if it was like date night, you would easily spend $130
wouldn't even
one night.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I said, how many times do you get takeout in a week? If you get like a takeout order or 2 a week for a family of 4 is easily $40 each time you get takeout, right?
Yeah.
So you do that twice in a week, that's $80. So it's probably their takeout bill per month is probably $300 to $400. $300 to $400. That's what ours is.
Down that even when people tell other people all these things, if they're not ready, they're not going to do it.
They're not going to do it.
No matter what you tell them or push them, it's not going to happen. I had a girl that's been working out with me for 2 days. She's come to my house every morning and worked out with me. And she told me today she could just not give up pizza. Okay, fine. I'm sitting here. The mail comes. I get my Beachbody check, and I went, oh, I got Beachbody check. She's like, you get paid from them? And I was like, ew, conversation.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, whatever, but it's out there, you know?
Yeah.
I just think I got to I just think I got to the point this week, like I had 2 people back out on me, one being my mother. One being
that's always a kicker.
And all my
that's always a kicker.
Mom, I said maybe we're gonna buy some
the supplements.
Some of the sports supplements. Let's just create a separate entity. Why don't you become a coach? Just like if she was going to be buying Shakeology and I would pay for it. I said, I pay for everything, blah, 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 blah. I should have known better than to ask her. So that other girl who will be remain nameless, and then my mother, both in like within a few hours, my mom's like, I'm just not comfortable with that. I was just like, that's fabulous.
We'll change your mind next week.
I think part of it is, my success I have to rely on other people for me to be successful.
And that's hard.
That's hard.
It's hard. It's hard to send for your supper.
That's part of what we're in.
And you want
Yep.
everybody else to be as committed as you are, and you want everybody else to work as hard as you are, and you want a bunch of little Dianas underneath you.
They're not
It's
gonna.
not necessarily that way, but you're doing a great job. It's just been a really rough week, though.
It has been
Yeah.
a rough weekend.
And you know what?
Sure Jenna and Alicia feel the same way about me. She's got
No. Stop it.
It's the same thing with customers. It's the same thing with coaches. If people want to do it, they'll do it.
You can't force them. You want to twist their wrist, you can't do it.
That's why that's why we had to stop doing Coach Basics, because I'm not going to force you to do Coach Basics if you don't want to. If you want to run this business, go do this self-guided training. It's completely up to you.
Yeah.
This is your business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, Diana, though, all those people aren't tapped out yet. You did plant a lot of seeds, and if they and say they just want to start with Shakeology, and then let them pay for Shakeology for a couple of months, and in a couple of months say, you know what, you've had Shakeology for 3 months in a row now. Would you like to be a discount coach?
Yeah.
Let them. They need, if they want it bad enough, they'll ask you the right questions. You can follow up with them, but don't be discouraged. There's always new people. Maybe it's time to just back off of them and try to reach out to new people.
Yeah, well, I backed off for like the last few days, and I said to them, I was like, well, on May 16th, I have a first training session all set up for you guys, just kind of make up that it's like set in stone. I'm just going to do another Zoom call or whatever. But because I want, if I know that the deadline for Summit is May 18th. So if I can give them some sort of deadline of making some decisions. So I backed off a little bit, and then I'm going to kind of jump. I think because I had it all mapped out. I was like, okay, this person I'm going to help become an emerald, and this person this, and I had it all mapped out. And in like 2 hours, it was all like
a house of cards. Yeah.
smashed to pieces.
Yeah.
So it's just been a rough week, and I just kind of I have to just regroup and go, because
But you know what?
A call just like Shay did. And Shay said that every time she does a call like this, people join. Well, Shay, where are my results?
They're coming. It's coming.
And you know what? If you do these posts that Lish has and Dan Vukmirovich shared with us, if you do these posts, they're going to see a little more insight into what coaching is. And I bet you
post, Jenna? I'm sorry.
Post that Lisha added the scripts and stuff that we're supposed to do the next couple of weeks. I bet you we'll have some bites from that.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that's guaranteed.
Yeah.
This process works.
I do have one question, okay? So you know that I've been a little hesitant to reach out to new people just because I post a lot of personal stuff on my page, like a lot of stuff about the kids, and I'm kind of at this juxtaposition about like, do I stop posting about my family because it's like, it's tender stuff, right? Like it's my babies.
Yeah.
I need to exploit my kids, not to be whatever. I might need to start posting to only certain groups. You know how you can do that, like where you only share with your family and close friends, the kids or whatever. But I'm ready to take this jump and add new people. And so I was trying to make sure I knew where to do it when we were on the call. And so it's under the find friends, right? Or friends of friends. I don't have people in there that I have a lot of people in common with. The only people that I have in common are other Beachbody coaches. Otherwise, I've got like onesies. They all have like, you have one friend in common. You have one friend in common. You have one friend in common. Do you have any suggestions for how to find more friends?
Yes, unfortunately, I wish that Facebook had an algorithm that actually said, out of the whole world, these are the people who have the most in common with, but it doesn't.
That would be super helpful.
It doesn't do that. But one thing that has worked for me really well is think about your favorite client. Your perfect client. She's real. There's a person out there that is your perfect client. And go stalk her wall. Go to her friends list, and it will say who they suggest on Facebook.
Okay.
Alicia, you just gave me a flashback to a marketing training that I had, and it was just like, go to your favorite client and say, talk them up. I love you. You're my favorite client. These are the reasons why. How can I find more people like you and ask for referrals from your favorite client.
The same
This kind of gave me a flashback. So yeah, that's what.
I mean, honestly, like I have, other than the people on this call, because you're all my favorites, the people that I worked with at Chase, my good clients at Chase, they're perfect. You know, they're my working moms. They're my women that I market to. So another thing that Dan talked about in his video, and I'm sorry that it didn't work, but he talked about creating a perfect avatar. And I know we've brought this up before, but he said that there is a podcast by Amy Porterfield. Write this down. Amy Porterfield podcast is number 106. And it's free. Podcasts are free. But Jasmine Starr is a professional photographer. And she talks about how she created her perfect client. You name her. You think about what she likes, what she doesn't like. Make it so specific to a person that it's easy to talk to her. So Dan named his avatar. He said a woman between 35 and 45. Her name is Amy. She works full time. She's limited on time. She wants to go on vacation with her husband but can't afford it. So when he knows that she likes coffee, he knows that she likes to work out, but she doesn't have time. She needs help with meal planning. I mean, that's how detailed Amy is. So when he's doing a post and thinking about water, what would Amy want to know about water? I'm a coach. What would Amy want to know about my water? What would Amy want to know about coaching? Amy doesn't have time for coaching, but if she was more organized, maybe she would have time for coaching, and we can help her organize her life more, you know? So anyway, that was another topic that he talked about, which was—
That's totally fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
That's fascinating, this idea of creating an avatar.
Mm-hmm. When you think of
that person.
Yes. When you honestly, I've always targeted Alicia 3 years ago. That's who I'm talking to, because for me, I was a stressed out working mom who felt like crap and needed to get her life in order. And so when I'm doing my personal development or I'm working out, I'm thinking about me 3 years ago. What would I tell her today? You know, Diana, you did that awesome post. What would I tell my 20-year-old self?
That was your idea.
Yeah, but you nailed it. So,
Oh, thank you. It was your idea. I was like, oh, it was so good.
I don't think it was my idea. I think
Yes, it was. We're at coffee. And then I went home because I said sometimes it's hard because I don't have a like big 55-pound weight loss. I always say Jennifer. But it's true. I feel sometimes in this industry that I because people, if they've known me in the last 10 years, they haven't seen me heavy. So you kind of have to show them way back when I was in my 20s heavier. So, so kind of, bringing them through. But no, Alicia, yep, that was you who gave me that idea. So thanks.
I don't think. And a good person to follow then is Danielle Natoni, because she doesn't have a huge transformation either. She always talks about that. You guys have any other suggestions of people to follow who are really good at just promoting the business?
By follow, though, she means just stalk her wall. Don't like her page. Like, just like, don't like her page. Like, go out and like all of these Beachbody coaches page, because you don't want to lead anybody else to those coaches. Okay. You just want to stalk her wall. You can go and read her stuff without following her. No, it's serious. I'm serious.
I'll stalk her. Okay.
Yeah, just stalk her. Just read her post and see what she does. And then when she does a post, get your wheels turning on how you can recreate it and make it your own. So you're not copying her post, but
it's a good idea.
You can learn a lot from her.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That was good. Okay. Thank you for bringing that up. Don't lose hope, honey. It's a roller coaster. Every day is a roller coaster.
It is. It definitely is. And I want it. I want it now, damn it.
Well, I want it now. I'm having a bad day, so a coach quits. And then the same day, somebody who hasn't bought Shakeology for 6 months, he bought it again. It's like, it's just this roller coaster. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks, guys. I feel better. Danielle Natoni.
Hi, Mikey.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
Good. How is everybody?
We miss you.
I miss you guys.
Mike sits in the corner and just listens to the whole call. It's perfect.
You're supposed to check into Holding Healthy and Fit. We need some man representation in there.
I know. I've been slacking everywhere.
Yeah, get back on it, brother. Get back on it.
I'm on the shredded and swole for the summer.
Oh, good.
We've got a guys club.
Good. You want to do I'm doing that.
Awesome.
I'm doing that app group right now. I invited you, Kim, by the way. You want me to throw Mike in there?
I downloaded it today.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes. Well, I haven't looked at it because we were on the road when I got your email, but I downloaded it. I haven't even looked at it yet.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that works.
It's the layout of it is fantastic. I'm going to cross out the names on my screen, though, and show you what it looks like from the inside, from a coach's perspective. It's beautiful. It's like, it speaks to my teacher heart. It's like roll call every day of the week. It's like my assignment book, my lesson plan book, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Go ahead, Mikey. What are you showing us, some muscles?
No, scratch.
He's doing his advanced pose.
Yeah.
I think the Shakeology's over there.
Over there.
Did you guys see my new puppy I'm picking up?
Yes. It's a Brendel. Is it a Brendel boxer?
Yes. I'm so excited.
How old?
Well, we pick it up Tuesday and it'll be 8 weeks.
Beautiful.
So we're still trying to figure out a name.
Oh, yeah. I like the names.
No, there he is.
Oh my God.
I want to eat that fish.
Looks big. Is he big? He looks big.
His paws are huge.
Are they?
Yes. He's going to be massive. Dane wants to call him Rocky Balboa. So.
Rocky.
Answer.
We shall see. It's been fun. It's been 2 or 3 nights full of just naming names.
You're going to be up all night long. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
All night long. That's how I got into my peanut butter predicament, though. Do not eat peanut butter in the middle of the night.
Oh.
I already hide the peanut butter.
Good.
Love peanut butter.
Like I've got like 3 jars all hidden in separate places. It's awesome.
Good.
Have to. I don't do that stuff.
Yeah. Good.
Hi, sweetie. All right, guys. So it's now an hour. I'm sorry to keep you guys so long, but thank you for your input. And mark your calendars. The next one is June 1st. The first Wednesday is actually the first month. So so that's usually we have a week leeway, but this week it's actually, or the next month it's actually gonna be the first day. So mark your calendars. I'll put an event up soon. But let's go invite. Ready?
Yeah.
Wait. Don't move. Everybody smile for me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Okay. Thank you guys. Have a good night.